I'll be all in every hand if I can go to 100.
No one's going south. What are you talking about?
It'd be so much better for
How about
me.
people go north?
Ace-10 suited.
Yeah. People should go north.
What if it goes south?
Am I allowed to have
I don't want to.
When you
Like,
have
if we're
chips on
gonna
the
play
table
for,
and you take them off in like.
if we're gonna play for 5K
like a
man,
cap.
yeah. If we're gonna play 5K man,
I'm
and
gonna
I can have
raise.
100,000. I'll be all
I
in
get
every hand.
it. I get it.
Taras
Because I can only lose
raises here.
100,000. But when I
Ace
have
10
You're a
700,
big
suited.
stack.
Doug does 500, and I can't just be psycho.
In something like that, it gets too fucked up for the really, really deep stacks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying earlier that I think the nickname's bad for like
What a
people like me.
distinguished gentleman.
This was a raise, obviously.
Because I'm never
Oh,
gonna buy
wow.
KBM with the
Always gonna
Cowboys.
And KBM and Taras
Well,
have
you're gonna
history
find
from
the game and then-
a couple orbits
Yeah,
ago.
That's what I mean. Like, even if you told me at the beginning, like, all night we're playing 5K Nick game, I would still buy deep because I just, like, I'm more interested in the poker.
13,500, so 10 more.
Taras in position, facing a 3-bet,
All right. I think poker's boring.
I'm in.
makes the call.
Let's play one more.
When you have, like,
Big one.
Big game, Nick game rematch.
Round
Maybe
two,
blocking this time.
KBM and Taras.
So like,
so.
there's some aspects of it that I think are really good, but then there's some aspects of it just like super cool ring each other for like 500.
Queen 10-9,
bigs.
two clubs.
I agree. That sucks.
KBM
I get
well
that
in the
that's
lead.
still part of it, but I don't know if that's that like.
I think that's,
that
like,
interesting. That's just.
that's
kinda
definitely not interesting, and that's, like, annoying part of it. But I think, like, overall, you can just, like, play so much more hands
17?
and, like,
Like, yeah.
just, like,
17,
not
I
as
believe
bad
he
to play,
said,
like,
using a
loose.
Which is, like,
$25,000
what-
play.
Like, it sucks to be, like,
And we've seen
Like, I don't
Taras
mind
do
playing
crazy things,
in a spot.
drawing
You
dead. He is
overcome,
not
like,
afraid to put
yeah.
chips in the
The
middle
fact that you
with
have, like,
low
the
equity.
pre-flop
Yeah,
all that,
exactly.
with
And
just,
he's
like,
very
read-
antsy to
Like,
get
I
rid
don't
of that
want, yeah,
net
that's what I'm
button
saying. I don't
as
mind
soon
giving
as
the worst
possible.
best of it to someone pre-flop if we're playing deep and stuff. But if it's like you just have like really
I mean, that's fun poker too. Like,
That's what I'm saying,
That's
yeah.
good, but like, yeah, there's pros and cons.
Yeah.
17, is that right?
It definitely sucks. Like, I was playing in like one game once recently where like me and the guy on my right each had like 200K in like a 50-100 game, and then everyone else had 10K. So whenever he's opening, I'm just 3-betting him because I want to play big pots, and then someone's just jamming on me for 20K
Yeah,
every hand.
There's
and it
the
just
call.
became like torture.
Taras looking for an ace
Can't do that.
or a 10. No help on the turn. 6 of spades here from the Lodge in Austin, Texas. High stakes poker on a Saturday night.
That's glad I went out. But
That was pretty fun.
I love that we had the game host come take it too.
That was awesome.
Couple
really
plaques.
What's it like to play a 200K pot, Sammy?
What's it like to pick a
25K
card for
each.
$150,000?
Is the
I
bet.
love.
200,000, yeah, 220.
50
You know what was
grand.
great when she was going for one and then she moved her hand. Everyone's like, whoa!
Yeah, Ben snap screams like, other card, other card.
And then she moves her hand back over to the other one. That was fun.
That was really fun. Now, if Doug had lost, she'd been
How
fired
sticky does
already.
Taras want to get with his second pair?
No.
He's a chairman. He's a
Merciful chairman.
merciful chairman.
Merciful chairman.
No.
If I own this place and a staff picked the
We
wrong
would just
card,
have, we would have a staff meeting.
you're done.
No.
Bye. Gone. If you picked the wrong card and it cost me 200K, you don't work here anymore.
Everybody on the edge of their seats has that same type of feel from that previous hand between the two of these gentlemen.
How much are you behind roughly?
Like 120.
It's no longer Saturday Night Live. It's Saturday Night Lodge. And I don't think Taras is giving up.
This game does.
We have dubbed him Taras the Lion.
Yeah.
And then what happens is you
I don't
play,
think
like,
lions have
big
many
ones
folds in
this,
them.
And then,
And then it ends.
and you
And
want to
then,
play big
and then
ones.
people are kind of
Yeah.
like going a little more adrenaline, you know?
No, I definitely think it's good for the game.
Makes
I
the
think
call.
It's just bad for me.
We're going to see a river,
yeah,
folks.
yeah, I agree.
So I just don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, you're a good sport.
People want, I don't care about it.
162,000.
I just,
Looking for
the reality is the reality.
and 3 of diamonds on the river. Check mark for
I don't
KBM.
agree with that.
SBR less than 1.
I almost played like one hand since I gave misogyny 4-bet somebody.
KBM with the overpair blocking the
pretty
nuts
sure
straight.
They're kings, but we're not
What
sure.
was it?
Oh, did we see that?
Both players with the nit button. I imagine a rip is coming from KBM.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's so amazing.
All in.
There it is.
I didn't have aces.
So.
What'd you have, Ben?
Taras, second pair.
I almost didn't four bet.
Losing to
Kidding me?
a
This
lot.
game, Jungle having aces.
Also beating a lot of draws that can
The
brick.
fact that jungle, like, you
And it's also the Nick gaming. You know,
I don't play
KBM
China,
deep
but
down
I never
inside
do.
wants to be bluffed. Wants to bluff Taras
I'm not saying you tightened up.
for
but you did make a lot of
revenge.
folds.
I'm willing to bet on this. Like, just shut the fuck up and bet.
I'm just saying what happened.
No clubs in Terrace's hand.
like,
He
go
can
to
convince
audience
himself
and see
that
if I understood
KBM's got a
differently
couple
on the
clubs. He's making a desperate river bluff.
This is no bluff.
Reversing the pressure from the last hand. Now it's all on Taras.
Do you have some kind of weird overpair or something? Like aces, kings?
He does. Can Taras go with his read and lay it down?
But would you bet?
I'm ordering another beer.
I think is that not for you?
Is that?
It's crazy how good a shape you're in right now.
Still have like some faculties like here and here.
Sure, but you look good.
Yeah, it was a lot, dude. It was honestly insane. It was not fun.
So you gotta feel amazing now.
I
You
feel
must
great.
have like a set or something like that.
Oh shit! I'm blocking
Queens?
the camera.
Taras has that feeling like he's beat.
Yeah? Kings, aces. I mean, I think you have kings, aces, queens, king, jack, possibly, probably not very likely. You just bet. Like, you just keep barreling. It's crazy. Like, you must have some kind of monster. I have a bluff catcher here. Okay, I don't think you have ace queen. I mean, if you have ace queen, that's very good play. Kind of, I guess. I don't know. 10-9? I don't know. Yeah, 10. No, probably not. Okay, I mean, aces, kings, queens.
I'll have you beat.
Yeah, he's yet to name a hand that he actually beats.
All right, I call.
Makes the call.
What?
Fuck.
420,000.
Light it up, chat, if you got it.
Like 100.
The largest pot ever here on stream history.
And KBM is going to find a way to sleep tonight.
Holy
Gets his
smokes.
revenge.
Ready to gamble.
Here we go.
1.5 syllables, as Ben says. Cruise.
It's 1.5 syllables word. Maybe the only 1.5 syllable word.
The big straddle is on right now, so KBM makes an extra large raise
Yes.
with the
If he hadn't
ladies
raised, I would've
and
definitely
the
raised.
curse
Oh
setters
my God,
pocket
I thought
queens.
I
thought you were gonna block.
I thought I was getting lost.
You're a dork.
I mean, if Robbie gets a name, why
All
can't
right,
you get a
yeah,
hand,
sure.
right? Why can't you get a poker handshake?
Mine would be
Dirty Dan
K9
wouldn't
of
let you
clubs.
play single
Oh,
raise
come
call.
on.
K9
what is
puppy
this
paws.
shit?
Good job, Dirty Dan.
It's getting way too
Whatever.
dirty for
You don't
me.
want queens, it's okay.
Whatever.
Take your pick.
Down in the muck.
So KBM could win another massive pot here. Just calls in position with the pocket
This is a good
queens.
system for doing it on the stream.
Yeah, I want to get some.
Yeah,
slightly
I'm sure you'll
different.
get nice.
But
But like that's a good system.
I think there should be like a border on the overlay too for people, like if you're still in net.
Oh, that would be good too.
Yeah,
That's
something
a good
like
idea.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like lit up?
Yeah, like people that are net start in the red border and like regular are in
Like
the
in the
black.
graphics, so you know who like still who has
Who's in net?
I like that a lot.
If we can do it. but
That's a
what-
really good idea.
Don't you buy the software from someone?
So you have to like change the
Pretty sure you can
software.
customize it.
Yeah, you can customize it.
Okay.
Pretty sure all the streams have like their own little tweaks on the same software. Pretty much.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, mainly, yeah.
I would also
No,
really
also
like
big
if we
fan
had
of
like
the
a
Van
red
Gogh, by the way.
spotlight
Big
on
fan
each
of the
player
Van Gogh,
in real
by the
life.
way. 100K Van Gogh. Good look today. Very good look.
$400 million.
Doug spent
Shame.
400 million just for
Yeah,
that.
you know that's an original.
Is it a TV or a painting?
Ooh, mean, you can tell me.
I think we changed the
That's
color
one
of
of
the
6
fire. by the
paintings
way.
I know the
fire,
name to,
the
so I
fire,
bet it's worth $1 billion.
It's definitely worth over $1 billion.
Can we
Mona
change the,
Lisa's Starry Night might be it.
I think we should change the color of the fire, by the way.
Is it just me or like what's up with art? You know,
Good
like,
point,
what's up with
Doug.
that? Like you see it and I'm like, yeah.
Doug
Seinfeld
asking the
episode?
questions we all have. That's Jungle Man.
I've never watched Seinfeld.
What's the deal about art?
You know,
No,
It's like every Seinfeld episode how it starts.
Oh.
what's the deal with art?
I mean, have you heard of digital art? NFTs?
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
You know Jonathan Little has one?
Oh no.
It's a good one. No, it's good.
Uh-oh.
I promise it's good. I promise.
John
Can we
Little,
not do
Dexter
this for
Degenerate
viewers?
plug for his NFT project. Look at that.
Are you showing your Jonathan Little
I am. Yeah.
No.
NFTs
Wait,
right
Doug,
now?
Doug, hear me out. It's actually good. I promise.
It's for like pieces of internment or something, right?
Yeah.
This is the most offensive thing anyone's ever said in the stream.
Terrence, there's your answer. This is the most off-limit thing you can talk about on stream.
Someone shilling their
Jonathan Little's
$240.
Someone's
NFTs.
shilling their NFTs.
Bro, how'd John Little start
Anything
catching
else
strays
goes.
here tonight? What's going on?
Anyways, guys, check out Can't Buy Pandas.
The pots are building. We're
In case you
KBM's
want-
gonna
oh,
call.
thanks
Here
for
we
asking.
go.
It's
142,000 in the
called
pot
Texas
Oh, baby. Well,
Full
that
house.
makes it a lot easier for KBM.
for KBM. Look at that. Jungle Man, pot size bet left. Is he gonna go all in?
Protein Dan. It's up to you.
What's the percent chance? What's the percent chance you think she cheated?
we're going back to that.
Robbie, can we
Back to basics.
All right, never mind. No.
Back to basics, guys.
dance with the one who brought you, bro?
A very low chance. Very, very low. I think everyone's.
Jungle Man gonna go for it.
I need more drinks. We out of wine?
He's counting
Oh,
out
he's
chips.
reaching.
Fuck's sake.
KBM.
Computer malfunction.
No, that's working.
I mean, it malfunctioned for a second.
It's like.
Oh, thank you.
See ya. Bye.
Thanks.
It's honestly absurd how big this game is compared to like what runs here all year.
$52,500 bet from Dirty Dan. He goes all in. KBM. And that's it.
Show the bluff. Show the bluff. Ace Jack, Ace of
Can't
Clubs.
do it.
Show the bluff.
Exactly, King.
And another huge pot goes over to
them up.
KBM's way.
Show
$250,000 as he is winning massive in this game right now.
right,
Up
so I'll
about
give my power rankings. Right now,
$350,000.
playing the worst.
How many tables do you need?
What do you got?
I don't know.
That's a good answer. How many you got?
We're actually gonna get some natural ones too. I think we need some natural.
I actually thought those ones were pretty nice.
Oh, you like them?
You get some nicer tables.
For being like side tables, they're nice.
Matt Barnett asked, can we expect all streams to be this long going forward? Probably not, Matt. Depends. But these last few nights, we've gone extra.
But you can't tighten up during the massage. You have a tendency to really get into the massage. We checked the VPIP during and not during, and you go down like 10 points for getting a massage. You know that?
I know you're being serious.
Terrace 3 bets
They did the research. I'm relaying it like it's someone on the internet.
to
I'm not
10,000.
gonna bet on just some guy.
I'll bet
And
that
here
I play
comes
exactly
the 4 bet.
This trip?
my VP
Looks like 28,000. KBM's going to make it.
Okay, yeah. I don't
Nice.
know.
VPIP doesn't change at all.
What is it, 20?
Period.
I was right at 19, isn't it, buddy?
Never cracks 20.
What I mean is, like, it's not going to be within a few points of my massage.
I'm just saying, you got a massage 2 days ago, and you went into the, I don't know, pit of despair. I don't know where you were. You weren't here.
Crocodile Abyss.
It's not great down here.
Alligator crevice.
Alligator crevice. Crocodile Abyss. I was close.
That
Terrace is going to make the call
I mean, it
with
definitely does sound
9-10
good.
There's
suited.
something about an alligator crevice. that just sounds like real shitty, you know?
56,800 in the pot going to
It wouldn't
a
crevice.
flop.
Crevice, that's the key. Yeah.
In this context, it's a
The
really.
key
Queen
is the
high.
word crevice.
So we got a pop brewing.
KBM
A juicy
We
one.
got a couple plaques out there.
hits that flop.
What are you
I
gonna
like that we
do?
got the plaques in
What are you gonna buy?
Yeah, that's good actually. It's a fitting game for him
Yeah. This is the biggest game you guys have had here, probably?
ever in the history of. Probably the biggest game in the history of like, you know, public
Yeah.
Texas games. I can't imagine there was anything doing
I'm
this.
sure private.
Huge shit private. But
Bill Perkins lives here.
yeah, yeah. Houston has a lot of stuff. Dallas has some stuff.
Yeah. This is a nice size. Worth buying out.
Yeah, cool.
I don't know what Taras is thinking about. One thing I can say is the last time I thought he wasn't thinking at all, he actually made a huge play at a pot. And here he's also not going
And
away.
he has intentions. You're
a
not
plaque.
calling here with 10 high if you don't have plans of making
a
moves on
tournament
future
plaque.
streets. But he's trying dead.
That makes it so much funnier.
Taras has a lot of heart. KBM 2 pair. Slows down. This is why we play the Nick game, because people have pride.
There's $100,000 in this
Exact
pot.
board that I got stacked on yesterday.
And Taras has 10 high, no outs.
And when it came, I was like, man, I'm so blessed.
So blessed.
So blessed. I was like,
How was the pot so small?
it was just like I opened, he defended, and I bet the flop, bet the turn, bet the river. But I just
You guys were playing pretty small then?
3-6.
300, 600.
Yeah.
How was the pot only
I
15K?
bet half pot, or less than half pot on the river.
Oh, you gave
You had
him-
5K on the river, but
It was like,
you opened at 2K and
I opened at
called.
1.5, maybe I bet like 1.1 or 2 on the flop, like 2 or 3 on the turn, and like 5
okay.
on the river. It's just like small bet, small bet.
You're thinking like, what could you possibly have situation?
Yeah, it was just, I was like, I would never have a good
Is it on
hand.
your phone or something?
Reaching for chips.
Seems like a small.
Putting up over
And on the river, he raised,
63,000
and I was like, I really am.
if I'm reading it right.
Oh, there we go.
800. 63.8.
63,800. Putting the pressure on KBM.
Just a weak top pair on a paired board. This is a weird spot, especially since it's on the turn, and who knows how much the river's going to cost.
Counting his plaques, they're 25,000 each.
Sitting on $250,000.
This would be a bit of a hero call. We're looking at Taras being completely empty, but he's not going to be empty very often in this spot.
And the longer we tank on the turn, the more awkward a river becomes. A jam or a fold from KBM, I imagine.
I don't know, man. Because if he's bluffing, you just want to keep letting him, right? Even if it's going to be a puke call on the river.
You're gonna.
I mean, I'm not in
it's
this
gonna-
spot a lot with the queen eight suited, so I don't know.
Super puke on the river. If you flat here,
Yeah.
check river, and then Taras stuffs it on you, I mean,
Yeah. If you think he's a wild animal capable of doing
Oh,
that, though, you
God.
just have to let him, right?
I just got a little nauseous just thinking about it.
He's arranged calling chips.
And either way,
Makes the
What's
call. Huge pot brewing, folks. 232,000.
Just give us a brick. I just want to see what happens.
Taras is going to make a play at it.
We have 4 of hearts.
Brick, yeah. Brick one time here. No 10, no 9. There's a brick. Deuce.
Thank you. That is bricky
The what?
as F.
The what,
All right.
Rick?
Deuce of diamonds.
Snap check from KBM. Taras didn't come all this way to be waving the white flag and
he have
checking
the
this
heart?
river.
Does he have the heart to just jam all in right now?
I think he does.
If he does, this could become the biggest pot in live stream history.
Second guess.
1 second, guys. Let me take a little sip of my
Liquid
beverage.
courage. All right, unpopular opinion, but I think he's going to shut down. What do you think?
I think he's shoving.
All right, I go shut down, you go shoving. Dylan saw what I just saw, which was an almost check. His hand moved like in that motion.
We thank you all for joining us here.
Pink chips are 5,000 each.
It's got to stuff it. Big pot energy. You can feel it.
He's putting together a less than
Oh
all
my
in.
goodness.
Not for all of it.
Is it about
That's
90?
very close to 90, 100,000.
So just gave away 100K.
And if you're calling turn and you get a river like this, I mean, you got to imagine you'd be calling, but KBM, who tanked on the turn, doesn't like it. He's made some big laydowns already in this session, but this time it would be incorrect. Can he sniff it out, make the call, and win a humongous pot?
So scary when the texture of the board just doesn't really change and your opponent still continues to make value bet sizes. Even though on the turn you're like, okay, I think I'm good here. You face one more on the river, you want to throw up. It's like, oh my god, I'm clearly getting milked here. This guy's laying me over 3-1.
KBM. Fold.
Wow.
Taras, the heart of a champion.
And he's going to see it because he still has his knit button. Taras is going to have to show it.
Oh my god.
And we see the bluff.
Fires all the boards.
God.
Empties the
Doug,
clip.
I'm not on it. I'm not on it. I'm not
And
on
look
it.
at KBM.
The largest pot in live stream history.
Wow.
You just saw it.
Holy crap.
I'm glad you did not expect that.
Nice hand, Terrence. That was awesome.
I'm not in it.
You're not a knit,
I'm
baby.
not in it.
You're not
I'm not
a
in
knit.
it.
You're not a knit.
Nice hand. That was
Chat was
cool
giving
play.
Taras hell early on in the session. How do you like me now, Rick?
It was great.
Asking for a high five from KBM.
Count? Okay, can you count?
We might need to hear from Taras, after all, fireside style after that
How
one.
much was on the turn?
Those are our picks. Who was your pick, chat?
Who's going to lose the knit game?
75 more, I think, something like that. Roughly 75 more.
I like my pick.
Perfect shove step.
You should be kicked out of
Yeah,
Texas
pretty
for playing 13% VPIP. Serious.
That was one pip off.
I was only at
That's one pip off.
20% the other day at
Okay.
50, 100
One pip
because I was
off,
scared
really?
money.
I like my side.
He's 98% in
I just
voluntary
always like my
talk
side.
in
True.
pot.
That's good to be
I think it's important, you know,
Yeah,
in
it's good
life
to be
to just
confident.
like your side. If
To
you don't
pair.
like your side, it's like.
And look,
you're just
I
gonna
chose
have a hard time.
KBM, and he's going to be the first one
agree?
to relinquish his knit button. It shows how much I know.
Great choice, Rick. You picked the most active player.
Oh, Nick Airball with a flush draw.
You got a shot, buddy.
You can let me win a hand, buddy.
Not the knit game hand.
Sure.
Nick Careful needs a heart. Doesn't come.
But he might choose to bluff here. It's a big bet.
Oh my God. Those plaques are 25K each. He put a couple of them in.
Ooh, 50. Over bets.
Kinda.
KBM, do you have it in you?
This would be a sick spot to save that and raise.
Honestly, I'm kind of like most people when they talk, like I'm willing to talk with them, but him I'm not because every time I've talked to him, he's found a raise. And raises are
That was
always
one
bad
time.
for. No. The other time you jammed. When I was talking about how last time we talked, you raised and you jammed
In the
on me
blender.
again.
KBM seems like he's been in the blender a lot tonight. Made several good folds and some that he shouldn't have.
I think he's going to call.
I think so too.
There
Makes
Oh,
the
baby.
call.
Nice call.
Two pair. Jeez.
And a $140,000 pot.
Nice call by KBM. Let's go. 140K. Nick Airball. A lot of heart with that river bluff.
And I lose my player.